Hey loves, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome in case you're new here. My name is Nabuila Rekati. From the title of this video, you already know what's up. So today I am just going to update you guys on how I have been, and before I can hop back to YouTube, are you happy to see me? Because I am happy to be back to creating. So it's a life update video, and I'm just going to tell you guys what has been happening in my life and what I have been doing away from YouTube. So I started a store, and yeah, let me just plug you guys. I have a store on Instagram, and I also have a physical store. It's called Thrifting Nation, so you can go and check it out. I'm going to link it down in the description box, and you can go support me and shop from my store, and let me shop for you, because that is what I have been doing lately. And yeah, it has been the most challenging job, especially for someone who had never run a business before. Like, it was so challenging. Everything was just challenging, from guys coming to the store and expecting, like, your friends expecting you to give them stuff on credit, yet you're just beginning. From guys coming to the store just because they like you, they want to hit on you. You will try getting help from friends, you will lose friends. Like, it has been the most stressful journey, but here we are. So some people just don't want to support you because they know it is yours. And some people will even talk funny. I heard that, I didn't hear, like, one person who is like a friend that I knew through my ex-best friend told me that, I asked your best friend, I've been asking your best friend about you, and I asked where you went to, because I always wanted to get your contact and whatever. Do you know what my best friend said? He said that, ako Bungoma nauza mtumba. Like, what is wrong with being in Bungoma kuuza mtumba, honestly? But why don't you just share my contact happily and don't say like funny things? But I have experienced the funniest people in life, and that was just one of them. So, like, you out there saying life ilimchapa kaenda kuuza mtumba Bungoma, which is true, but why do you always have to like say negative things? Why are you happy that life ilimchapa? And what tells you life ilimchapa? Why don't you just make it look like it's somebody's dream to decide and do something? Anyway, that aside, because that's not the story of the day. And yeah, I like running a store, especially a thrift store, in a setting like Kenya. I think kuna tu watu wenye wajui kama that is quite something. If you go to like the West, there's some stores like especially American states or just Canada, there's Value Village. At Value Village, there's usually thrifted clothes. You get donations. If you're tired of your clothes, or you just have so much and you want to declutter, or you want to downsize your closet, you can always take your stuff to Value Village and get few coins or just value for whatever you have offered, and there you can get thrifted clothes, and they're usually very nice quality clothes. I got some stuff from Value Village because it's like mtumba. So when I came back here, I got that idea of starting a Value Village, but it's gonna take some time because now everyone is just looking at it as mtumba. Do you know we get like the most quality things from that thing we call mtumba? It's just pre-owned clothes. It's just pre-loved clothes. They are good quality, but they are pre-loved. Like, they are pre-owned. Somebody had them before you, so that doesn't make it funny. But yeah, and so like this other guy, this other guy said, this other guy said that you should go and look for a job. So anyway, this guy tells me that I should go and look for a job. I'm like, I am just starting something, and this has been my dream because it's something that I want to set up. And according to you, you see, like, you think I'm just sitting there being broke. Like, it was, I don't know, but you guys need to style up. Don't just look at whatever somebody is doing and then you look down upon them just because they have a small store they're starting up. It's really, really rude, and yeah, it's demeaning, and it's just pointless. Anyway, in this journey you have to go through, you have, like, not just business wise, but in your life, like trying to set up anything, you must go through like certain people and whatever. So another thing, I've lost I've lost so many friends in this journey because how you become, like, your priorities change. Like, you would be out there just doing social stuff, like going out every weekend and chatting with people and whatever, but now your priorities change because there's so much that you're trying to start something and you don't have so much. So any little money you have, you won't like prioritize going out and just hanging out and just socializing and whatever. So your time, you put your time to being alone most of the time, and when you're alone, when you're alone, that's when you can think and figure things out. And you know, people feel like you're avoiding them or whatever. They don't even know what you're going through. Also, multitasking has just not been the easiest thing, because now imagine I have to wake up and think of how the store is gonna like operate today, and how I'm getting to restock, how I'm getting the painter to come and repaint because now it's becoming dirty, how like there's so much that you think of, like how am I going to get my rent, what else should I, like it's a lot, you know. I can't give you nitty-gritties because some is just my behind the scenes. You guys are just supposed to get the service. You're not supposed to know what I'm going through behind the scenes to get that thing. So multitasking is really hard, and that now you can't play that and play YouTube at the same time. But now that I have mastered the craft, it's easier. So sasa hizi neza like balance. Yeah. And what else? So another thing, you know, with YouTube, I have to pay my editor, and I also have to pay my photographer because it's called, yeah, my videographer, because I've been doing the restaurant reviews and I can't really do it alone. The one for Royal Coffee House and Garden, that one I did it alone. Wow. That one I did it alone because I just carried my ring light and my other stand, and I got one of the waiters to help me because my videographer was not in town. So yeah, so like other things, when you're doing YouTube, you're supposed to make sure you have your everything before you start, because now the inconsistency is what kills it. So like I was a bit inconsistent because now my videographer wasn't around, and also I need to pay my videographer, I need to pay my editor. Yes, and it's also time consuming, and that means I have to, you know, like balancing was not just the easiest thing. And when I started YouTube, honestly, I had friends that were really pushing me, like mlikuwa mnataka sana watch content yangu, mlikuwa mnanipush, mnasema drop a video nini, encouraging me. Of course nimebaki na some of my friends that are choky kuniambia niendelee kunini. Shout out to you Triza, shout out to you Shona, shout out to Safia, shout out to my sister, and wengi mnashindanga mmeniambia like I need to, shout out to you Petra. Wengi mnashindanga mmeniambia like with videos, you're waiting for your videos and blah blah blah. Yeah, I heard you guys, and I didn't want to just hope there and throw something funny. Of course, I've been planning to come back on YouTube, but I kept procrastinating because of kukuwa tu na vitu mingi za kufanya. And yeah, thank you so much, by the way, for like keeping like you kept, even Melissa Brandy, Wendy Lois, like you guys kept asking me like, when are you dropping another video? You've been long lost on YouTube. I have actually been thinking of doing this, so here I am. I hope you guys are happy. And this year we are going to do Vlogmas, so stay tuned for Vlogmas as well. And my ring light broke. Actually, Saizi, I don't know, I won't show you guys what's happening behind the scenes, but my ring light did break. The part that holds my phone, it broke. So like for me to do such sit down videos, I have to really get a place to position my phone, and that's another thing that's not so easy. So there's been challenges, like there's been challenges, but I'm not even mad at it. Like it has just been teaching me patience. And good thing about all the happenings, I have really grown spiritually lately. Like I think it's just me and my God. Like when you're lonely, your lonely days, I feel like that's when God allowed me to go through all that, lose friends and go through so much. And you know, the solid ones did stay, and the solid ones are solid. I love you guys. So the solid ones did stay, and those that were not solid, should you call them liquid, they they flew away, they flowed. Yeah, so like while it flew away, so like the solid ones walibaki, because like this time I've really like grown a connection with God, and every happening in my life nimekuwa nikisema kama ina happen hivi, Mungu alitaka i happen hivi. Kama hai happen hivi, nilikuwa natamani sana i happen hivi, na ime happen hivi, bado ni Mungu ndiye alikuwa anafanya. So like thank you, like thank you Lord for just being there. Like the Lord has been my person. My spirituality really grew. And one thing about me that you guys might not know, I really love singing in church. So if you have ever attended my church, you know how much I love singing in church. So I try so hard, even if I was like very busy or out there with my friends on Saturday, I always make sure to go to church on Sunday, because I enjoy singing. I feel like that way I just, like, what else shall I give to the Lord, because I can't buy him gifts. So I'm just like, I'll go and sing my voice out and just praise him, because you know God has just been that guy. He's just been in my life. Like wow, I can even get emotional just talking about how great God has been. But I've also learned to appreciate my space so much. I never used to, like, I can't even go anywhere. I'll always be looking for friends and be like, hi, can we go where? Like, yeah, like I'm always trying to pull people to drag people in my plans. But nowadays I want to do anything, I just get up and go. I want to go anywhere, I get up and go. I don't need, like, I want to go and have my breakfast, I go and have my breakfast. I want to go and do a lunch, I go and do that. But there's been few people in my life that just supported my journey in everything that I've been doing, and I am more than grateful for those people. So like I've also learned to, like, this time that I've been away from YouTube, I've also learned, like, maybe I wasn't the best of friends. So like I had to withdraw from trying to create friends. Some people have been trying to be friends with me, even on Instagram, DMing me, asking if they can hang out, asking if we can do a video together. And that's really nice, but I'm really skeptical to try and make new friends now because of what I have gone through with friendship. So I've just learned to be very honest with people and with myself, because yeah, with a lot happening, you don't just, like, it wasn't really the best time to start making friends. And I've also learned to, like, be more open when it comes to asking people questions, because like when something is happening, I just don't want to, like, live assuming things. I've been asking, so like, what do you feel about this? So let me tell you guys one thing. One time there's a friend that did Nalona Shema, bro. So there's a friend that did lend me money, like, to, like, part of business. So alikuwa amenisaidia pesa to do something, and I had promised to return, like, within a certain time frame, but it didn't happen that way because vitu tu zilikuwa mingi. Do you know, I woke up to, like, one time I was just sitting somewhere, and then I see another friend who is a mutual friend posting on their status that if you have somebody's money, it is just good that you return, because now you're slowing people's businesses down. And this friend that had done that, alikuwa pia ameniambia that I was slowing down their business. So how come my business is already on people's WhatsApp status? Bro, I didn't even take 2 minutes to ask them. Nikambia, have you been sent? Like, why are you even posting some things like those? Mbono unaandika kitu kama hiyo? Like, have you been sent? Like, do you want to pass a message? Could you just, like, come straight to my inbox, because I thought we were friends? But that's in the past. But at the same time, don't do that to your friends. Like, if you have business with your friend, if you have you're going through something with your friend, why not just talk to them directly? Why are you even telling their business to other people and then allowing other people to even put that on their WhatsApp story, so that, oh my goodness. Anyway, I have also learned to, like, be more forgiving, be more loving, because, like, the most terrible thing happened to me this year. Yeah, I lost my best friend. And, like, I lost one of my best friends. And let me tell you, this guy was my friend. this guy, I had told myself that I was gonna vlog. I was gonna vlog. I told myself that I was gonna vlog. I told myself that I was gonna vlog Hassan's final journey, and yeah, like I was literally going to vlog Hassan's final journey, because that was literally the last time I was going to see Hassan. Like, let me tell you guys, I have, like, having gone through everything that I have gone through, like, I hate to do this. Like, I wouldn't even put a camera in front of me and want to vlog about it. I had planned to do it. I don't like that my eyes are getting watery. Yeah, but having lost friends and gone through everything that I went through, like between 2020, like late 2020 and this time, I felt so bad. Like, I have never felt this way before. I had never experienced this before. I had never lost a friend that was that close to my heart. Of course, I lost one of my high school buddies back in 2017. In 2017, just the same time I was losing my grandfather. But now, Hassan was a different person. You guys, like, I had never had a friend like Hassan. Never. Like, none of my friends, I'm sorry to say, you guys are my friends still, like, on different levels. Like, Hassan was literally a gem. He was God sent. I don't know, like, talking about this just breaks my heart all the time. I feel like there's so much that I didn't tell Hassan. There's so much love that I left unsaid, but this guy was my best friend. And when I thought Hassan was my best friend, and I attended Hassan's burial, and I saw it as I was not even his friend. Like he was not even my best friend, because he had like 2 million best friends. Like, this was a sweet human being. So, like, Hassan died on was it 9th? Hassan died on the 9th, if not 11th. 9th? I think Hassan died on the 9th of September, or thereabout. I was just casually chilling with my friend. I was at Triza's house when I got the news. Actually, didn't get news. I saw it on our WhatsApp status. Like, Hassan's cousin had updated and said something like "rest in peace," and I was not even believing it. I was just like, what? I couldn't even cry. I was just like, this cannot be happening, and Hassan can't die. Like, how is Hassan dying? I looked at so, like, it took me like a day before I said rest in peace, best friend, because I couldn't even, like, it was hard to comprehend. It took time, because this guy was my friend. Hassan literally treated me like a little sister. Hassan was a sweet person. Like, it can be a whole video just talking about this guy, Hassan. So yeah, I learned that my best friend had died, and that was on my birthday month. And this year I had said, because God has been very good to me, I was planning to really, like, celebrate my birthday. And I also had plans, not literally for my birthday, but I had plans to go to Kapchorwa and see Hassan, because we had just video called, I think, months before his death. And he said that he wanted me to go and see his house, because he was so proud of himself, having, like, come a long way to make his house. He was so proud of himself, and I was literally happy for him, and I couldn't wait to go to Kapchorwa and just listen to him laugh. Like, if there's anyone that used to laugh and bring good vibes, let me tell you, you could be going through the most, but with Hassan, let me tell you, that guy could make you laugh. All my friends that experienced Hassan know that Hassan was a solid guy. Like, not my friends, just anyone that met that guy knows that that guy was just so vibrant and so loving. And I learned from his death that honestly we just need to show each other love. Like kuwa tu na good intentions cowboy. Like alikuwa na roho poa sana. Hata siwezi like sijui hata nitasema nini kuhusu Hassan. Yvonne aliniintroduce kwa Hassan na vile tu aliniintroduce from that day, like nilifeel tu ni kama like that was a major blessing. Honestly, people used to imagine that me and Hassan were dating. Me and Hassan had an affair. Us guys were buddies, and I really, really thank God I met like in this life journey, I made friends like Hassan. And I just like one thing that Hassan taught me is to be a good friend. And yeah, and I hope I will be a good friend at some point, because wow, yeah, that's just what, like, I don't know. And when we went to bury Hassan, like I got to meet some of Hassan's friends. People traveled from far to come because, and you could see how people were broken. Like it was just, this guy was loved and he was loved. And all the people that Hassan introduced me to are now my solid friends. They are good people, and yeah, I think good people just attract good people. And he was a good person, and he introduced me like to the sweetest human beings on earth. And yeah, when I went to bury him, I also met some amazing people that I made friends with. And yeah, thank God for that. We are actually planning to have something for him, a memorial service or whatever, and just gather together as Hassan's friends. Even after we buried him, we sat down and we were just talking about what have we learned from his death and what is your fondest moment of Hassan. He was actually the first person to take me to the other side of Mount Elgon. He was like, he showed me so much. He was like my big brother in that South B. Alikuwa anatukamia through for like, I don't know, like why am I turning this into Hassan's story? Anyway, yeah, like I said, priorities do change when you have things running. So like your finances, utaniona mimi, I will wear one hair. Nitakuwa na the same hair for the longest time, because you know what? I'm trying to start something. I'm trying to start my own Microsoft, my own Google, my own space, my own company. So like that one takes time. So like I put some other things aside, but that doesn't mean I wasn't spoiling myself to small things like going to the spa, eating out once in a while, and eating vizuri, because mimi I love to eat good things. So like hizo sikuwa najinyima, lakini mostly I have been broke trying to put these things to make this thing stand, especially because I don't really have sponsors like you guys. Yeah, by sponsors, I just mean some people supporting the business. I don't mean the other one that you Nairobi girls be doing. Yeah. And also, I just want to point out that your mental state really has to be okay for you to do YouTube, because with your mental state being shaky, it can really be hard. But again, shout out to my friends Triza, Safia, and every other person that was just there trying to cheer me up. Yeah, and one thing about Triza is such a sweet person, and I love like that she's my girl that loves God. Like my girls that love God, you know what? I love you guys, because Triza has always told me to accept situations as they come, and she has always understood when someone is going through something, and she's always been there, just like showering me with love. Another one is Wendy Lois, also. Like these people, I even Selena it a couple of times. These are my friends that I met in college, and God had a purpose. Like, why ask guys to meet? Because these guys, you guys have been sweets. Also, what else has been happening? One good thing that I have to appreciate this whole time that I've been away from YouTube is that I have had good health the whole time. I definitely struggled with COVID at some point, and then I've been having recurring colds, but I came to find out this month that I actually have allergies from cold. So yeah, like I got some routine check that I have to get injected for that to stop the allergies. So whenever it's cold, I'm supposed to check with my doctor and get the shot so that I'll be able to curb this cold, because now, yeah. And then, yeah, I've also learned that we are supposed to like take care of ourselves and serve our bodies as God's temple, because so much is happening in the world. And I thank God for this, for TikTok, because I've just seen so much. Not TikTok alone, even YouTube, even like other spaces. Like, oh my goodness, like there's just so much looming outside there, and not everyone has good intentions with you. So you're supposed to protect your body at all costs. And I appreciate the time that I've been like solo and doing my things alone. I've also learned like to protect my space and protect my body against just anybody. People have ill intentions, so like learn to protect yourself. Like me, just like for me, protecting myself is just choosing celibacy, because yeah, like I've not seen anyone die from celibacy. Honestly, like I feel like sexual sin is also a terrible sin. So like if you're letting your body go out there and you're just doing like you're just letting yourself loose and allowing everyone access to you, you will be messing with yourself spiritually also. And it's just terrible. One, you're displacing God, and two, you're just risking so much, because there's diseases and so much that comes with it. So like if you have chance, and I know once you're an adult you have a chance to make your choices. So unless you are in a relationship, I don't see the need why you have to go out there and just like, it's scary to talk about it, but yeah, it has like diseases are being spread like out there. So it's just good for you to also take care of yourself. Your body hygiene is important, and your spiritual hygiene is important. So like I also learned that while being in this space, and guys are not so happy about it, because some people just see you as a pretty woman and all they see is your body, and they want to objectify you. So think about that also, you girls. Yeah. Also I've also learned to seek for forgiveness whenever I'm wrong, because I can't say that I'm a perfect human being. And I've really tried. I've been reading the books, some books like 5 Languages of Apology, and it taught me so much. And like I learned how to forgive, and I also learned to ask for forgiveness when I wrong people, but also protecting my peace and knowing when to just quit when something is not worth it. And also, God has been amazing. He blessed me with a remote job, and so I've been doing that. Like I am not even ashamed to look for a job while still running a business, because I'll need a job to support my business. And so yeah, your girl got a remote job, and it's just been amazing. I'll talk about it when it's time to talk about it. But yeah, so balancing the remote job and YouTube and my store was not very easy, but now, yeah, I can spare some time to do YouTube and do the job and do like my own business. And then like I'm not been in a very proper mental state to date people. Well, I think I have been dating people. By dating people, I mean like going out on dates, eating out, chatting with people. Yeah, just that, receiving gifts from people, because yeah, you can't say no to that. But literally being in a relationship, I'm still not in a proper mental state to like be in a relationship with anyone. And no one should be mad at that, because it's just a choice. There's so many other girls that could want that, but your girl is just chilling. I'm just happy to be the way I am. It is okay to go out on dates. It's okay to talk to people. It is okay to receive and give gifts, but not just be in a relationship with anybody. So thank you. Next. And so like it can really mess you up, like when you're in this state and then someone is leading you on and like doing the most just to make you feel like, hey, you know what, I really like you and I want this. guys be lying. So like be very careful when you go out there with these guys. Don't just go out on the first and second date and then you're like, I think nimepata mtu, hujapata mtu bado. Yeah, unless someone vocally says that I want you to be my girlfriend, then that one is not your person. So you just, yeah. So I've also learned to take mental health breaks, and it was important for me to take this break of YouTube because, yeah, my mental, when you are overworking, you always need to take time off everything that you're doing and just take a break. Your break can be taking a walk, your break can be sleeping. My break is sleeping. Nowadays, I just tuck myself in and sleep. And I've also been trying to improve my sleeping pattern. Sometimes I just sleep at 8:30 and wake up at 8 or 8:30. And who will beat me for that? Nobody, because sometimes your immunity weakens when your body is just tired. Ndio unaona unapata homa, unashanga kwani nini inanifanyikia? Ni juu tu sasa pia your body is not resting. Yeah, you can be an early riser. Labda zako zinakuanga za kuamka 5 a.m. because I think literally everyone in my family is an early riser. Yeah, my siblings rise early. Mama, yeah, I don't know so much about Baba and rising early, but yeah. So you can be an early riser, but that means your body needs to rest early. So by 10, you're in bed for you to be up at 5 maybe or 6. Yeah, your body needs rest so that you don't mess your immune system as well. So like I also learned to distance myself from people that just drained my energy. I have friends that were always negative, like they never compliment you. They will always have something negative to say about you. Same like you wear makeup like this one, asema. And why is your makeup still looking like that? Like these people in this life that will never appreciate anything good. So maybe like to protect my peace and my mental state, I just distance myself from most of the people that are negative about stuff. And then there's people that look down on you or just show people that they are better than you. You know those friends that when maybe you're going out with them, they'll want to show people that they're actually the ones paying your bill. They're actually the ones who brought you. Like they're the ones who are calling shots, you know, like just to make you feel funny around other people and especially guys, so that you can look like the dumb person there. Like, so me, such energies, no, I'm not accepting any of that energy because life is too short, like to have negative energy around you. Like, no. And yeah, so always, yeah, like, you know, like some people are always saying negative things to you, you know, sometimes it sounds like a joke really, but and it keeps growing. So like if you have those people around you, you'll start feeling bad about yourself and you will think, enyewe nakwanga nimechapa, ama enyewe like I talk too much, enyewe I snap too much. Like if you ever feel like you're too much somewhere, then you're not supposed to be there. Like some other friend used to say, oh, you're always taking videos of people, you're always... Bro, that's why I don't want to be around you. If you don't want me to do whatever I do and feel comfortable, adios mi amor. And then like I've learned not to hang around people that hurt me. Once you hurt me, I'll let you know that you hurt me, and then I'll give you a reason. And like that will be the reason why I don't want to hang around you anymore. And then, you know, like you also have these friends that you are afraid to share things, like like you're sharing your happy moments, like saying, hey, like I met this guy and I think he's a nice person. Who? That guy is always hitting on everyone. Why even excited about? I didn't say that I wanted him. I just said he's a nice, like, I don't know if you guys are getting me, but tu kuna watu kama hao. Like ama useme tu, by the way, I actually met this person and I think they're a nice person. Walinipatia sijui nini. What if that thing is for Wheezy? Like, why are you always having negative things to say about things? And then they will want you to say nice things to them, but for you, no, mistake is all energy. And then, you know, some people that will treat you differently just because you are around other people. That's how we would too. You know, you look like you're forcing yourself to be there or something like that. So like, bottom line, I just appreciated my own space. If I can take myself out, if I can be around the people that make me happy, then why am I even like trying to be around everyone? I'm not trying to be anywhere that's not welcoming. So yeah, thanks to the solitude that I have just embraced, because being alone, it makes me happy. Nikichoka kufanya vitu zangu, may just sleep. No one will beat me up for that. And even when I am tired with my store, sometimes I lock it up and I go home and I sleep. And no one will even, like, I am tired. My mental, my brain is tired. I'm tired of thinking. I'm tired of interacting with people. I'm tired. I just go and sleep. And then, yeah, just, I've also learned to let go. Like, most of the things I've been letting go, things that I have no control of, or even people that I can't change. Of course, you can't change anyone. But when someone constantly does something to you, alafu na feel vibaya for doing it, of course, okay, aki stop doing those things, you can accommodate them back. But if not, bye. Yeah. Yeah. Another thing that has been interesting is that I really thank God that in my resting times, I put on a little weight. I can't believe that I am this many pounds. It's because I feel like I've been peaceful. Like, nimekuwa tu kwa place poa. Like, I can't really complain about where God has brought me and everything. So it's been a peaceful time, and here I am adding weight. And now it can be a little uncomfortable, because guys will say, hey, there's a guy that told me, Ati, no, I won't say that, Ati, una add weight. You guys always have something to say about everything. But anyway, yeah, I'm in love with my new weight. Like, my clothes, as long as my clothes fit nicely. Yeah, so part of my weight is peace, and part of my weight is I've also like gained weight because at some point I used the supplements from Body Store Kenya, and I have talked about them in my first YouTube video. Nimechoka ama? Yeah, in my first YouTube video. Alafu, yeah, check out Body Store Kenya. I think I'll do a video when I get my other supplements, and when I'll be going back to the gym, and I'll take you guys through the journey so that you can know what I'm talking about. Yeah, do I have anything else to add? So yeah, so basically, I've just been sitting down and relearning myself and learning a lot, plus focusing on my store and my remote job and everything else. But now, you know what, guys, I am back on YouTube. So yeah, thank you so much if you made it to this point. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. Like, you can drop down your suggestions of videos that you would love to see from me, and yeah, we shall just work together. So stay tuned for my vlogs and more videos coming from me. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, just remember to be a sweet friend. Spread love always. Spread love always. You know, with love, you'll be kind to people. With love, you will care for people. With love, you will, yeah, you know, love will make you do the kindest things in life. And you know what's like, when you're kind things will always help. Vitu mzuri zitakufanyikia kawe ni mtu mzuri. Watu wazuri watakukaribia kawe ni mtu mzuri. So yeah, no, karibu hata niongee kibukusu because I'm tired. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and have a blessed time. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Thank you. Bye. See you in the next video.